Sit. Stop.
Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. No, that doesn't, I mean, he stopped him in his tracks because he grabbed him, but that doesn't do anything in terms of dog training. I mean, I guess you could say this is dog handling, but ironically, one of the first things I teach when I've worked in daycare facilities, so some of the jobs I've had in the past before I kind of started my own thing was I also worked in daycares, like in the facilities, and then I would also work with the staff and teach the staff about dog behavior, how to handle a dog, what to do if a fight breaks out. And so the first thing that I teach in these facilities is never touch or grab a collar. Never touch or grab a collar. And the reason why is because this is kind of a sensitive spot for dogs. I mean, there's a multitude of reasons. I've always kind of assumed that that's where Mama Bear picks them up. And, you're not their mama. So don't do that. Also, I think a lot of times because of the damage that us humans do to dogs, like using choke chains and prong collars and e-collars, that creates a sort of neuroses. And so if the owner is using one of those tools and you go to grab that collar, guess what? That dog's going to turn around and bite you real quick, right? Because now he's on the defense. So I'm just kind of dumbfounded as to why this person thought that was a good idea. I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to look at some of the other dog's body languages around the dog. I mean, I get why he needed to stop him in the tracks, but let's take a look at some of the other dogs too.
Sit. Stop.
Okay. So the other dogs were just hanging out, so there wasn't any dog that provoked him. So that's good. What that means is there's no tension in the room at all. It's just this dog was kind of getting overly amped. Trainers would call that a rude play style. Okay. And so if your dog has that, don't feel bad about it because that's actually quite normal. Anybody who's ever worked in a daycare knows a rude play style. Trust me, we've all complained about the rude play styles to each other. Some dogs just get too amped. And sometimes they're not actually a good fit for daycare. So that's my first question for this gentleman is why was this dog in the daycare to begin with if this was an issue? Okay, maybe it's not an issue all the time. If that's the case, then I'll leave it alone. But if it is an issue all the time, then the dog should not have been passed for daycare. Okay. The other question I have is pack leader. So, first of all, you're not the pack leader in the daycare. Your job is to stand there and make sure that dogs don't fight. And you don't do that by pretending to be the pack leader. You do that simply by being you want to be like more neutral, like sort of you want to play the role of the neutral dog, okay? You don't want to walk around all alpha and like try to, oh, I'm going to grab your collar and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's so stupid. So in terms of the pack leader mentality, let's just trash that in general. Because that has actually been disproven by the person who even invented the pack leader mentality. Okay? I mean, I think it was disproven since like the 1990s. Like, it's been a long time. But, some people still believe in it, and it's silly. And anybody who still is going by this script, I think you probably shouldn't hire them or go to their daycare because I, for one, would not be comfortable bringing my dog to a daycare where some douchey guy is going to be all like, "Bleh, I'm the pack leader, raw." It's so stupid. Okay, I've had enough of this clip. I hope you guys got something from it. I'll see you next time.